Okay?
Okay, Jumbo.
What will happen if you talk like this to your mom? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and today we are back with another Dun Mukbang! Woo! Which
Alright.
bubble tea would you like?
Alright, Dana, you get to pick the
get
first
the first
boba.
one.
Again?
Yes. Really?
Regular?
I thought you wanted strawberry
Is
or
this vanilla?
Taro. It's just regular.
Never mind.
Strawberry. Okay.
What do you want, babe?
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
This
I guess I'll
one's
try
Lychee.
Taro this time.
What's weird? It tastes like the Korean citron tea.
A what tea? A Sichuan tea?
Korean citron.
What the hell? Sichuan is a Chinese city. Sichuan peppercorn?
No. Citron, like citrus tea from Korea.
Ooh.
You like it?
You don't like it? Wow, it's fresh.
Honestly,
tastes-
that looks pretty bad.
No, it's really good.
I thought you were gonna say good.
Honestly, that looks like
Oh, I like that.
Okay, so do you want to do the honors and cut the cake? Who wants to cut the cake? You want to cut the cake? I can cut the
You
cake.
wanna cut the cake?
Okay, all you have to do is run it in hot water real
You
quick.
cut it.
I'm nervous. This is an exclusive cake. I'm just kidding. So I ordered this cake from, I think, New Jersey. No, Sandy. No, I don't know. It's called Carlos Bakery. Yeah, apparently it's a very famous bakery, and they ship it to you in like a... I'm scared. You'll do it.
It's okay, you got this.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you cut it, you eat it.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that rainbow
Wow, that's so
layers.
cricket, but that's okay.
Wow, them layers. Listen, this is what happens. Remember last time you visited us in LA? And you weren't stuck, but like last time you visited us in LA, we tried to make that 100 layer crepe cake.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
We freaking failed so hard. I think it went on till like something in the morning. Like it was
That's pretty
horrendous.
bad, yeah.
Turn out gross.
Yeah,
Thank
because you
you.
have to do each level. Yeah, it was so intense.
I didn't even see any colors.
No. Is there any way to get all the colors at once? Do the colors taste different? Why do I act like you baked it? I'm like,
Oh, it's good.
Right?
It's good.
oh my god. It doesn't taste overpoweringly like gross. Because like what happens when you have too much like food coloring? You've seen those crazy rainbow looking cakes and you're like, I wonder if it actually tastes good, right? I've had a couple that taste really good and then I've had a couple that taste like you just want to die. This one actually tastes like, this is probably the best rainbow cake I've had. Wow. Wow.
That's good.
It tastes like each flavor tastes different.
I
Because
can taste that.
I just had a bite of the top 3 colors and it tasted different from the bottom 3, no? Okay, I'm trying an experiment. I just spit out, sorry. Okay, I tried the purple. This is the blue.
Eat that and drink this at the same time.
Wow. Wow. Today, I'm just gonna jump right into today's story. These are scary stories, and you're gonna be sweating in bed bits. First story is about something that happened to a family. You would think that when you're at home, in your safe place, with all of your family members, that nothing bad could ever happen to you, especially as a kid. See, okay, this sounds so stupid, okay? But I read this Reddit thread of a bunch of adults that were like, not sad, obviously, because I don't want anyone to be like,
oh my god, these Redditors are heartless. There's people dying, Kim.
but there is a thread of Redditors that are like, I wish this self-quarantine happened instead of now, back when I was like in high school.
Why?
Because you have less worries. But because now they're older, they're like, okay, I lost my job and now I can't pay rent, and they have to worry about their house. But then like when you're in high school, it's like, yeah, I'm sure your parents are worrying about all of it, but you don't necessarily have to worry. And your
Yeah.
biggest worry is like, damn it, I wish I could like go to prom beach.
There's people talking about that?
Yeah, they're like, imagine like how fun it would be, and then like some of them are like, yeah, like it's so different now, and like a lot of them like had to move out of their apartment and like went back to their parents' house with all of their siblings, but it's like so much more stressful. Yeah, there's like a whole thread, right? It's not a subreddit, it's just like a thread. A lot of people were talking about it, and it brought up this story, and this is the I story. There are 4 people in this family. You've got the mom, the dad, and the son and the daughter. So let's call the daughter Jasmine, and the son's name is James. And this is all told from James's perspective. And James is he's kind of a scared kid. He's a little bit scared of everything, so you can only imagine this is just heightened for him. So one day he's sitting there eating breakfast, Fruit Loops, very rainbow cereal, just like the rainbow cake we're eating. That wasn't part of the story, but he's eating Fruit Loops. His sister comes running down the stairs, screaming, rushes into the parents' room. And Jason's like, I wonder what's happening. His name was James, damn it. Jason. Jason was like, I wonder what's happening. And so he runs into the parents' room, and the parents are sitting there, and you can tell they're scared. Now, normally, when I hurt myself, my mom, when I was a kid, she would say, 괜찮아, which means you're okay.
Yeah.
But there was this one time, she looked at my injury, and I could tell that she was scared. And
Your mom or?
my mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's when you know some shit's going down. Because usually they're like, don't worry about it. It's
And
just
what
a little...
injury are you talking about?
It's a long story. I can't tell you right now. I really can't tell you right now. It's a long story, but let's just say something happened, and then something happened, and I had to go to the doctor because a lot happened.
Yes!
And so he rushes into the parents' room, and he could immediately tell, even though the parents were saying things like, it's gonna be okay, sweetie, he knew it wasn't gonna be okay. And his sister turned around, and he got so shocked because her eye was bloody. There was blood dripping for it, and it seemed like someone had tried to gouge her eyes out.
Oh, wow.
And so the parents are screaming, they're looking at the damage, and they're like, it's okay, sweetie, it's okay, you're gonna be okay, we're gonna get you, like, I know it's blurry right now, we're gonna go to the doctor, and they're gonna fix it up. But he was like, I knew my sister wasn't gonna be okay, and I knew my parents were terrified. And so then the police came, they took her to the doctor, and they kept looking for, like, entrances. Why would someone want to hurt them? Do you, the parents, have anyone that hates you? Do you have enemies, business partners? And the parents are thinking, and they're like, we don't know. So then that night, they come home, and they're nervous. Because, I mean, it's not like, I don't know, I guess I did tell my parents that the house was haunted sometimes, but there's no way. Like, my mom said ghosts can't do that to you. They can't physically hurt you, it's just in your head. And so then the day proceeds, nighttime rolls around, and his sister was so scared of sleeping alone, like she should be, that the dad decided to sleep with the sister. And then in the middle of the night, you heard a scream. It's coming from the mom's room.
Oh, boy.
So they all rushed to the mom's room, and her eye was bleeding. And so this time they called the police in the middle of the night. They had ambulances come, stitch the mom up, and they decided to have a bunch of people, like police officers, take them to a hotel and stand guard at the motel ground level, like the parking lot. There was a trooper, like a state trooper parked there, making sure that these, whoever's doing this is not trying to kill the whole family. And so they're sleeping in this little hotel room, and the kids are so scared, and Jason doesn't know what to do. And the mom just keeps saying, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And the kids start getting mad. The kids are like, it's not gonna be okay. Like, literally, 2 of you guys are missing an eyeball. Like, it's not gonna be okay. Like, we know when it's gonna be okay. We're kids, yeah, but you don't have to lie to us. It's not gonna be okay, and the kids are freaking out. And the mom is like, it's okay. Once this is over, we're gonna take you to Disneyland, because that's what parents do. They try to, finesse you with some Disneyland tickets. And so then, the kids are like, no, you promised us last time and you didn't take us. And she's like, well, this time we'll take you. And they were all really stressed. And we find out that, the dad had lost his job recently. And so the police are like, do you think it was a former colleague? Did you do something bad at work? That's why, someone's coming after you guys. And so, the kids are like, whatever, like, you guys never keep your word. Nothing's gonna be okay. We're never going to Disneyland. Fuck this, right? And so they all go to sleep. And calmly in the middle of the night, the dad lifts up from the bed, holds his eye, goes to the door of the motel, and you hear a bunch of police officers screaming. So he didn't want to scare the kids, but his eye, too, had been gauged at.
Whoa.
In the middle of the night?
Yeah. And so the police are confused. They thought that they were watching the door really closely. They had no idea what was going on. And so they decided, okay, we have to up the security. So then the next night, they had security guards inside the room. They had security guards cornered around the entire motel room, And then soon, nothing happened. So then they went back to the house, and they had just hella police, around the house at night, waiting for someone to try to do something. And it was kind of crazy. And this went on for a couple months, and then nothing happened. But this was when Jason was young. Now Jason's older. Jason even has his own kids. And Jason said that was the moment that kind of changed his entire life, because ever since then, his parents, when they were finally college age, his parents looked like they were double the age that they were, because every night they would take shifts and sit outside the kids' doors and make sure nothing happened to them, because everyone knew Jason was next. Every person had an eye gauged out but Jason. And Jason thought this was so suffocating. At first he understood why the parents did that, but when he reached high school, it was just kind of like, bro, it's fine, just leave me alone. Stop standing outside my door when I sleep. He was so annoyed that he even thought, maybe I should just gauge my own eye out. I mean, it worked when I did it to my sister with the spoon, and my mom and my dad. But if I gauge my own eye out, then my parents will finally feel relaxed. And they don't deserve that. Parents who lie about taking you to Disneyland don't deserve to relax.
Dang.
Because his mom lied about taking him to Disneyland.
That's so not reasonable.
So he got to go to Disneyland after he took their eyes out. Yeah. Damn.
But no one knows it's Jason still?
No.
Damn.
Dang, Jason got problems.
Yeah. Jason got problems, Boba.
But I kind of figured it was someone in the family. When they do it, how do they not know it's Jason?
Probably some sort of like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Alright.
And that's so creepy.
Wow.
What's the scariest kid story you've ever read or heard? Like on the news or... Because
Even
kids can be
evil?
scary and evil, you know?
Yeah.
Have you seen like bully growing up? Like other kids bullying others? You have? Have you been bullied?
I mean, I guess everyone did. Indirectly. I'm pretty sure they all went through some kind of phase.
I was bullied. I was hella bullied. Was popping, bases.
But that's like part of life.
Yeah,
Anyways.
What are you gonna do if your kid's bullied?
Got bullied or bullied? They're the bully or
Yeah, what if they are the bully?
they are the
Oh,
bully?
no.
Yeah.
Well, I'll make sure they're not bullied.
But you don't know.
What?
You don't know. How do you know?
Okay, I won't know, but
They will be really nice in front of you. They will be the sweetest boy.
that's why you gotta teach them well since day one.
And then somebody comes to you and say, hey, I think your son's bullying my kid.
Oh, he won't have a good time. Or she.
Yeah.
But do you believe your kid or believe the other parent?
Probably depends.
It depends.
Maybe like the first time I'll believe the kid, but if I get another call, it's like,
It's like, what?
you better sit your ass down here and explain why you did that.
But I didn't do it, Mom.
Yes, you did, ho. Yes, you did.
Where's my spoon?
Show-
Gauge some eyeballs out.
Yeah, I think it's like the worst when you hear kids talk in a way that's not kid.
Like about your kid?
No, like we were watching like these videos of like kids that like people thought were funny. Like even the Listen Linda is so funny.
You know that one? Listen, Linda. You don't know Listen, Linda? We're gonna show him Listen, Linda.
Yeah, it's like this little boy. The mom's like getting mad at the son, right? And like people love it because it's funny. And he's all like, "Listen, no, listen, Linda."
Linda, listen.
Linda is his mom, and he's like 5 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's saying, "Linda, listen,
Oh, and the
listen, Linda."
Boy says that to him.
Listen.
Oh, I saw this.
Like I do this all the time, and if I go on at the house with the door, Matthew has his toys, and then Matthew has all his toys.
Okay, but I have to yell at you guys.
Linda, listen, Linda.
Okay?
Okay, jump up.
Yeah, and then there was another one where he was like, "No, I'm the man of the house."
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, there was like this little boy telling the mom like, "I'm the man of the house."
What will happen if you talk like this to your mom?
No, but that's not the crazy thing. It's like the
Yeah.
fact that they learned that from somewhere
Exactly.
in the house, probably.
Yeah.
Because like when you're 5, you don't think to say
Listen, Linda.
to your mom. You're
Right.
probably like, "I didn't do it, I
Or they probably
swear."
watch something too.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like learned behavior, and that's when you
It's
like
scary.
sit there and you like think about it. So I feel like when maybe kids are really good at like lying or like are sneaky,
It's from you.
maybe they learn
Like,
it from the
parents.
parents. Because most of the time, you know when a kid's lying. Like it's so easy.
Parenting is so hard, man.
Yeah,
It's so hard.
we can't even parent 2 dogs.
Yeah.
We're screwed. We are screwed. Shout out to parents. Y'all doing a great job right now, seriously, because I see so many people making videos and posts and Reddits about being quarantined with kids and they're dying.
What do you mean?
They're like, school was my only safe place to send the kids to school, and then I had a routine, and now they're here every single day of every single second of every single how many more times do I have to watch Disney Plus with them? Yeah, they're like losing their minds.
But what if
Yeah.
your kid was a bully? It's about to go down or
Yeah.
Let's have a boxing match. You know?
Yeah, it's so hard. My mom, she said if I was ever mean to people, she would shave my hair so that people would be mean to me.
Damn.
She always
Hey.
threatened to shave my hair.
And-
Because, like, you
well,
know, when you're,
well.
like, young, if you, like, walk into church or school as, like, a 13-year-old girl with, like, a shaved head, like, life is rough. People are gonna make fun of you, even though they shouldn't.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Do you want to have your mom here and have a chat?
I feel like maybe. But then, like, I grew up not bullying people, but I got bullied, so maybe it didn't work so well. Anyways, next story. Listen, Mr. Mango Bud, this cake is making my jaw hurt. It's very sweet, actually, after
Yeah.
2 bites. I feel like I need to eat it with some fried chicken. This next story is super short and it's super creepy, and it's about a brother by the name of Charlie, a young sibling by the name of, let's say, a Brittany.
Okay.
A Brittany.
Okay, a Brittany.
A Brittany.
A Brittany, okay? A Brittany's brother is Charlie, right? And the parents don't like Charlie at home. Charlie actually stays in a hospital because he has a little bit of problem. He doesn't think the same way as Brittany does. And Brittany doesn't understand this. She always asks why. Like, it's so much more fun having siblings. Why can't Charlie just come home? Why can't Charlie just come home? And they'd say, listen, Brittany, when you're older, you'll understand a lot better. But Charlie just doesn't have, like, the same brain chemistry as you. Something in his brain doesn't work the same way as yours, and it makes him really, really dangerous. And Brittany's like, what do you mean? He's always so nice to me. Like, it's fine. Can we just have him home? Can we just have him home?
Yeah.
And in the beginning, obviously, the parents tried to give hope to Brittany and tried to give hope to their son, Charlie. And they would bring Charlie home from the hospital, and he would be quiet at first, and then slowly he would get excited, and he'd have fun with Brittany. But then the neighbors would knock on the door and say, hey, so, I think Charlie did it again. And they'd say, what? And they'd say, we found our cat murdered in your backyard. And so the parents would be shocked, and they would send Charlie back to the hospital. And Brittany would say, please, 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 like, he promised me. I talked to him on the phone when he called, and he promised me he'll never do it again. And so then the parents were like, okay. And then slowly more things would happen. You know, his mother's cholesterol pills would be replaced by, like, sleeping pills. And just very creepy, scary things would constantly happen until Charlie didn't come back. And nothing would happen. And Brittany was so sad because that was her beloved brother. But also, every time Charlie was away, she'd have to pretend to be good.
Brittany's the one doing all of that. I knew it.
He said, "A Brittany! A Brittany!"
I did not expect that.
I thought it was the same situation, but Brittany wants to be the only child. So she keep doing these things to get Charlie away for good. So nobody will ever take him back again. So she will be the only and favorite child.
Is that some shit you did or something? That sounds personal.
Is Brittany younger or older?
I think same age. I feel like growing up with siblings is hard, but once you're grown, it's so much nicer to have siblings.
But you were the youngest, right? I mean, I was the youngest too. It's just a lot chill, you know?
So it's chill. We're the favorite kids. It's chill. It's it was chill for me. My sister usually always had my dad and Harabaji, our grandpa that we share on our side, on her side. And then I almost always had my mom on my side because my sister and my mom's sister, older sister, have very similar personalities. So my mom almost relates to me when me and my sister get into a fight because my mom and I have very like similar sensitivity levels where we're both kind of sensitive to certain things.
Okay.
I thought you're not supposed to show favorite.
Yeah. I feel like I was their favorite at one point, but not anymore. Not anymore. I dropped the title and my sister picked that shit up.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, my sister's the favorite now.
We gotta get that title back.
It's okay because I told my mom to rank the dogs. My sister has 2 dogs, we have 2 dogs, and both of my dogs are in the lead, so I win by dogs. It's really sad. Just getting sad.
You think your mom's gonna rank grandchilds?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like who's the cutest?
Yeah.
Who's the smartest?
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Who's the
know.
cutest?
Sorry, but it's gonna be my child.
Bro, your other half. How can you determine how cute your kid's is without your other half?
You're right.
What if you're cute, but your other half is like
Yeah, what if
not
your
cute?
other half is even uglier than me? Like, what now, huh?
You're not ugly though.
But what if your half is even worse than me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what do we do then? Huh? What you gonna do then?
And you gotta move that to the intelligent side.
Wait, did you like?
What if your other half is even more dumb than me? Huh? What you gonna do then, huh?
Then we gotta move that
Wait.
to the athletic side.
Our grandparents, did they like you or your sister more? Our 할아버지 and 할머니 that we share.
Sorry, but me.
Okay, do you look more like your mom or your dad?
The upper is my mom.
Did your grandparents like you more or your sister more?
Me?
Do you look like your dad or your mom?
I got 'em both, but my dad, I guess.
I look like my dad. And our grandparents that we share liked me more than my sister,
Because you
except for
look like your
할아버지.
dad.
But I heard it's because the grandparents like the kid that looks like their kid.
Well, for me, it's easy. It's
You
just
know?
because I'm a boy, you know? Chinese culture. You favorite the boy of the son? I'm sorry. That's
Oh,
just
really?
how
That's
they
true?
function.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Koreans too.
They just favor the son.
Yeah.
Koreans, no? Like they
What was
want
it,
a
company?
son because son to
Company?
them son is family, daughter will become others' family.
Oh.
because you continue your
stick with them.
Yeah, your family tree, your heritage. It's kind of messed up, but that's
It's
how
really
they think.
messed up.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Sorry, sister.
Well, my sister took on the sun rule.
Sorry to you.
Sorry to me. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on these stories. And who do your grandparents like? Let's start a fight in the comments with siblings. I'm just saying, okay? We gotta entertain ourselves. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!